sorry about that. I had to get my water for the tea, for the morning tea that is happening now. Thank you for hanging in there if you have. I appreciate you. So, yeah, and welcome to another show that we're trying to give it a try here, and it's going to be called the morning tea, and that is where we're at. So, we're going to do kind of what I did on Magical Mondays, but a quicker version and a daily version. Up, Michiganja Misfits. What's up, Annie? What's up, country bread? Hello, my peeps. It's so good to see you and chat with you. And I'm going to show off something that I just got done making recently. The cup cozy. This is a mug cozy, if you will. And this is the evil eye of protection. So, it makes all of your tea and coffee protect from evil. Get one. I sell them. I make them. But it was a good try, and I like it, and I like how it turned out. So we're gonna tweak it a little bit, make it look a little bit, cleaner, 'cause, it's the first one. So, yeah, man, I'm really hungry. Looks like I'm gonna eat after this. Oh, speaking of which, my husband and I made an amazing bread last night. I initially called it nut bread because it had so much going on in it and some of them were nuts, most of it were nuts and seeds and whatnot. And I think we're gonna call it ritual bread now because it's just so densely nutritious that you really only need a little bit. A little dab will do ya. Um, so yeah, but it's so yummy and it's got so much good stuff in there, so much good stuff. Pretty amazing how it turned out, actually. Very happy with it. So our ritual bread, it has oats, it has flaxseed, it has walnuts, it has raisins, it has um, psyllium husk powder, it has maple, has all kinds of stuff. I'm looking for what's not right for sure. All right. I was hearing an echo on myself. Is that still going on? That was weird. Did I have something up? I might have something up that is not there any longer. Okay. 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 So there is a lot going on currently around me, like gardening stuff and getting ready for crafting stuff, getting ready for farmers market stuff, getting ready for events, and getting ready to spring clean because it's finally nice out and I can clean the windows outside. There's so much going on around me that I can never figure out what to do first. I almost did. This, Jesus. Wow. This is not a straw. This is a chopstick that I stir my tea with, and I almost tried to suck out of it like a straw. that was fun. Cheers. What kind of tea are you drinking, or coffee, or mud water? My husband and I we drink mud water as well as tea. We've totally done the switch from coffee, and I couldn't be happier because even though I do miss the yummy taste of my creamer in coffee, it's something that was so bad for us, and we feel so much better now, I'm your ass below. You are. You are. I'm above, you're below. Cheers to that. So yeah, this was a really fun little make. I am going to be doing more of these, and I'm trying to think of other fun things to make for like coffee mugs and stuff like that, and car accessories. Car accessories are one of the things that I'm focusing. Well, there's so many things to focus on. Besides gardening, I'm going to focus on doing more mug cozies and car accessories. And I got to do more earrings because that's just, a normal thing that I do. Hi, big boy. What you doing? What you doing? Oh, yeah? The big dog is here. Attila. Ooh, my stomach just growled like heavily. It's not happy with me. I think it's because I ate so much last night. And it's like, you better feed me more right now. Feed me, Seymour. Yes. So I'm going to do, this is not structured by any means. This is just a willy-nilly daily chat I want to do just to kind of come and sit with my homies, with my friends, with my peeps, and anyone new out there that wants to sit and chat and have a morning tea time with me. Learn some good tidbits, see what I'm crafting on and what I'm doing in my life, figure out what you guys are doing in your lives. Because, there's chat. And Attila is crying in the other room. So let me see what he's on about. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, the birds are singing. Don't you guys love spring? Spring has got to be the most amazing season there is. Just the absolute newness and birth of everything that comes up, and the birds sing again, and the hibernation. It's just spring is where it's at, you guys. It's just, it makes you feel so full and new and full of life and just bursting at the seams. It feels like, you're just ready. You're ready to enjoy life again. Like winter was that, let me sleep for 1,000 years. And just like, I'm tired of the cold now. Hibernation time, That's why you go with the seasons. You live with the seasons, and your body feels with the seasons. There's so many different holidays and Sabbats that celebrate the different harvestings and seasons. And that's one of those things actually I won't talk about a lot here, but I should probably do a video on sometime, is doing what your neck of the woods, so to speak, does, what your seasonal changes are. They could be earlier or later than some of these things that we celebrate in the witchy world. And you want to do what's natural, not what's forced. So if I'm in northern Michigan, so if I have, like Ostara, who's it's like, I was ready for spring, but I'm not, because it's still really cold here. So I'm not ready to celebrate that yet. I am thereabouts now. We're going to have a week's worth. Oh my God, I'm so excited. A week's worth of nearly 60-degree weather. So, I'm going to be out in that garden. This is the week that I need to concentrate on craft stuff because I have an event coming up. However, this is the week that the weather is on our side. So it looks like we're going to try to do some serious splitting of the time and cross our fingers that we get everything that we want to get done. Here too, it's cold still. Yeah, see, a lot of northern places are just chilly. They're chilly still, and you want to go with what's natural for you in the seasons always. and not what's forced in your practice or what you think your practice needs to be. A little witchy tidbit there for from the crafty hippie witch, Amber Lilana. Hello, by the way, if you're new here and you're just chiming in, I appreciate you. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, ring that bell if you so choose. I would appreciate the fuck out of you for doing so. So I love tea. It's one of those things that you just don't realize you love until you drink it all the time. And then you're just like, oh, yeah, it's just so yummy. So I actually make my own tea. We buy tea too, clearly, but I make my own herbal teas by everything that grows out in our garden, wild and not wild. So I'm pretty proud of that. And it's something that I'll probably end up putting on the website soon. And if you're wondering, what is that website? Well, get ready. It's kind of long. High Vibe Gardens and Emporium.com. That is the whole umbrella in which we sit, my husband and I. And we create and we garden and we grow with electroculture, electricity, and all the megacultures that are a little, what's the word? Controversial. We grow different naturally. So yeah, that is our website, and we do actually have several channels, but one of the other channels that we are ramping up is our garden channel, and that is called High Vibe Electric Gardens. Would love it if you went there and give us support there as well. But real quick, I want to, what's the date today? April 8th? Oh, let's look at might as well just look at my phone. It's right here. April 7th. I was one day off. Oh, how could I forget? April 8th, we have the eclipse. Tomorrow, you guys, is the eclipse. Are you ready? Are you ready to see the eclipse? I probably am not ready because I wanted to. I'll probably do that today, maybe, out of all the other things that I want to do. I want to get into my camera and get my big, huge telescopic lens and play with it and see if I can't get something. But now I'm not so sure I'm going to have time. But we'll see. April 7th. An Irish saying, if a mad dog bites, the touch of the seventh son's hand will cure it instantly. Oh, ooh. The seventh son's hand. That's a lot of sons, isn't it? A lot of sons. All right, so this is another fun book. Dhammapada. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's got a lot of really awesome little knowledge things. This one that I also read out of, it's a little dirty because I get them from the thrift store. The Daily Book of Celtic Lore. So that was one from the Daily Book of Celtic Lore. And that is dated for the all year. So, you know, we'll be following that one all year. But this one, I don't know if I'll have enough for all year. But it's just, you know, a little thing. It's a little thing. Let's see. Oh, that's an interesting one. They who know truth in truth and untruth in untruth arrive at truth and follow true desires. Can you untwist that? That was a good one. Let me read it again. They who know truth in truth and untruth in untruth arrive at truth and follow true desires. Heck yeah, I like that one. That one's a fun one. The life of it all. Always. The life of it all here too. It's cold. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So I should have brought them over here. I've got seeds galore that I want to get outside today. So I'm gonna do some, here's my plan. Here's the plan today. Today, because we're gonna try to make this a daily affair, right? So we're gonna go over what the plan is today. And then tomorrow, maybe we'll find out how much of that plan actually got accomplished. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, so today, this is my accountability log. Today, we're going to rake a little. We're going to do some raking because the yard needs a lot of raking up front and in back. So we're going to rake a little. We're not going to overdo it because we're getting old and we're not as active as we used to be. So we're not as strong as we used to be. So, you know, we got to do it and we got to be baby steps. And because we're just coming out of winter, my God, we cannot overdo it the very first time. It would be, it wouldn't be prudent. It wouldn't be prudent. So we're going to rake a little, or I'm going to rake a little. And then I'm going to hoe up the garden, at least 2 of them, because I want to plant some radishes and some beets that are ready for outdoorsy right now. And those are root vegetables, and I want to put those in a garden that is not the garden that I'm going to put all the other stuff in that I'm going to plant. But we've got lettuce and kale and spinach and what else do we have? Lots of lettuce, lots of different lettuces like arugula and butter crisp and different stuff, lots of different stuff. So we're going to have an entire lettuce bed. It's going to be really great. And we're going to succession plant, of course. So that's fun. So that is getting done today. So we've got raking and hoeing. Okay. That's my outside work. Inside, and I want to clean the windows outside today. Oh, that would be great. If I can get that done today, that would be fantastic. And then I can concentrate on the windows inside the next time it's rainy or something like that. So if I can get those 3 outside things done today, that would be fabulous. And then on the inside, we're going to exercise on the inside because we do a little exercise workout, some yoga stuff. So we're going to do some stretching and some yoga. I already meditated today, so check. That one's already done. And I'm really bad at keeping a habit. Like I get sidetracked and I start putzing, and by the time I know it, my day is just already into it, and I forget to do the things that I want to do in the morning to start my day off properly, like meditate and do my stretchies and exercises and, you know, start my day off good. I can already tell, obviously I didn't do my stretchies and exercises yet today. I'll do that maybe after because, you know, it's still a little early. So it's still a little chilly out there. I like to go outside over here in northern Michigan. It doesn't get real, nice until about noonish this time of year because, and I'm not saying everywhere else, I'm saying our yard to work in because our shade doesn't crest over the trees and our house for the rest of the yard until about 10 or 11. So to get everything like nice and, warm-ish, it takes a minute. It takes a minute. So we probably have sun on half of the yard right now. And the other half is slowly but surely coming out. But anyway, it's coming out. It wants to see the sun. Bella, hello, sister. How you doing? Cheers. Mark, what is up? Light one up. We're not doing that on this channel anymore. We light up positivity, but please light one up for me. I just got done lighting one up on the Michigan Mitzvahs channel with my hubs in the morning. So if you want to light one up there with us, feel free to do so in the mornings. Attila's going crazy in the other room. Daddy's got him all excited.
Attila's got the fever for the flavor of springtime.
We all got the fever of the flavor of springtime, baby. Spring fever is in the air. Is it in your hair? Is it in your head? Is it in your heart? Man, it is in my heart. Spring fever all the way. All the way. I'm going to pick a couple of cards to do by the end of this. We're not going to do them right away, but by the end of this, we're going to do some cards here. So let's see. I'm going to do this Witch's Oracle, which is a
This is
this is the bread
our farm produces.
Our ritual bread. Thank you, sweetheart. So this is his recipe, and then I've got one that I made that we both kind of made one, so it's kind of cool. But this is the ritual bread we made. It is so dense and so delicious. It is full of goodness, fiber out the wazoo.
Delicioso.
Muy delicioso, muy delicioso. Annie, cheers, darling. Hello, hello. But yeah, that was some really good bread. We had one piece last night, and that was actually a bigger piece, so we probably should limit it even a little bit more today. What's that? Oh, thank you.
Full service, baby.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Awesome sauce.
Little lost kid. Little lost kid. Got that.
Love it. And here pretty soon, and that's one thing I've got to get to the thrift store and get like some old. I'm kind of debating on whether to do my witchy shed, right? Let's talk about my witchy shed in the back. It's now moved to a good place. I can get internet close to the house. We can do lives in there now. I tried to do lives in there, not last year, but the year before. And it was no bueno, no bueno. I couldn't connect at all. So that kind of sucked. And so this year we finally got it moved because I knew I wasn't going to be able to do anything in there that I really wanted to do, which is hang out with you guys and do crafty stuff and have just this awesome witchy hut. But I realized that I moved it way too far from the house, both for internet and also for just comfortability of walking to and fro, because it was a bit of a distance. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm fucking lazy. It just wasn't happening as often as I wanted it to. So now it's much better. It's so much better because it's right by the house and I'm going to get it all decked out. I'm so excited. But, it takes money. It takes money to do so. So that's why I sell things and I make things. And we're going to go farmers marketing and we're growing so much extra stuff to do so. And yeah. We are, I lost my train of thought. Please hang on while I grab it. Okay, the shed. Kim, hello and good morning. Hello, Rick R. Good morning to you too. Wonderful to see you. Wonderful to see you here. Everybody, welcome. Okay, so we're talking about the shed. We're talking about the she shed, the witchy shack, the witchy hut. I don't know what I want to call it. I give everything all kinds of. Both my husband and I have a really hard time settling on a name for things because there's so many great names out there that we consistently change things. Yeah, it's a thing. Anyway, so the she shed, the witchy shack, needs to be not gutted per se, but like, deep cleaned. For one, I've got to get everything out. I got to deep clean it. I got to sort through. Now, this is not my to-do list today, but it is my to-do list maybe sometime this week since it's going to be quite nice out this week, all week. Oh, I'm so excited. Yes. Can you see and feel my excitement seeping through the screen? I'm just so freaking excited for spring. So yeah, the shed, I need to get to the thrift store. Oh, this is what I was saying. I was saying that I'm not sure what would be better because I want to insulate-ish my walls. I'm not going to spend a crazy amount of money on actual insulation. Okay. Like, the foamy stuff or the whatever fiberglass stuff. I'm not going to do that. I want it insulated so that I can go out there in the winter and maybe turn a heater on and be cool. Like, it's not that bad out there in the winter as long as I can get a little space heater and
She'll
whatever.
Trade you for insulation.
I'll trade
they got that spray insulation that works really well.
Yeah, I know. It is great. So the insulation, and so I can either do like old blankets from the thrift store, right? I can either do old blankets from the thrift store across the walls, or I can get like a bubble wrap or a plastic and put it across the walls. And then what I want to do is eventually I want to get like some pressed board, right? And put it as a wall. I don't need drywall. It's whatever cheapest way I can get an actual wall up so that I can, yeah. And I also don't know if it would even be prudent to put a wall up. I mean, like I want to put a wall up because I want to be able to hang shelves and things like that, like I want to in the house. So a wall would be prudent, would it not? But, it is outside, right? It's a little shed, and I don't want all kinds of critters nesting in between wall space if that's going to be a thing. So I got to think about that too. So, I'm weighing options here. I still am not entirely sure what the hell's going to happen. I still want walls. Anyway, I digress. Moving on. So we're going to do that to the walls as well as cover the walls. We also going to do some probably a little bit of, well, I don't know if I need that. But carpeting. So we have carpeting squares that we're going to get, and I'm going to put some carpet on the floor in there. So it's going to be nice and homey. It's going to be my homey little she shack. So I'm excited to get all that done so that I can get all of my shit unloaded and wait till you see what's going to happen in there. I'll bring you along to the She Shack Crafty Hippie Witch journey as I redo, re-clean, and whatever my shed into what it's going to be. And then it's going to be awesome when I can finally set up shop in there and go live with you guys there. It's going to be super awesome. I'm so excited. So that's something that's going to get done hopefully within like maybe the next few months. The only thing stopping me from getting it done like right now is money to buy the things that I need to put in the walls and the carpet. Otherwise, it would be done. I would be working on it. I would be cleaning it out, but it's like I got to, baby steps to it. So that's the plan with the shack. Okay. And then around it, what we can start working on in the spring as well. We got to get our garden beds together first. What we can start working on it in the spring is making because I'm going to be doing a little fence area, and it's going to be fenced in. It's literally going to be a little separate cottage in our yard of my witchy shack. The shack, which is going to be nice enough that like, in the winter with a space heater, I can, because one side, this is my plan. This is going to be so cool. I love it. I'm so excited for it because I'm a pillow freak. I love pillows. I love snuggling pillows. I'm a pillow girl. So on one end, like I'm going to cut like, one end is going to be all pillows. Like I would love to put like a 2x4 to kind of make a border so that the pillows stay in one side. It's going to be like a pillow bed. Like I can just lay there and read, or even snooze fest, nap, or hell, it could possibly be okay for guests, even possibly. I don't know. It's just a thought. So that is the plan for the she shed, and the outside is going to get its own witchy garden with a fence, and it's going to be fantastic because my husband is amazing, and this was mostly all of his idea because I'm lucky. I'm a lucky girl in a lucky world. It's fantastic. So yeah, it's going to be super cool. I'm super excited. I believe you can insulate that thing for $50. Using what kind of insulation, Country Bread? Because I would love to know. I know it's not that big, but I need to kind of figure out what is the best, but yet, the most cost effective, clearly. But fill me in. Oh, yes. So my to-do list today, moving on to that, back to that, the outside, we're raking a little, we're hoeing a little, and we're washing some windows a little. That's the goal for outside today. Then when I come back inside, I need to get some fucking craft shit done because, oh, man, I have just been not doing okay. I've been gaming because I've been lazy, and I hurt my hand the other day picking up, of all things, picking up my dog's shit in the backyard. I mean, Jesus. So I've been given my hand a rest by gaming instead of crocheting. Hey, it worked actually. I didn't crochet at all yesterday, and my forearm feels a lot better. So we just have to make sure we're taking it easy today, so that we don't re-injure anything. But yeah, we're getting some crafty shit done today. When I come back inside, another thing would be really kind of cool is if we started a fire today. See, there's so much shit I want to do. It's not enough time in the day. Fiberglass rolls. Oh, see, like that's what I was thinking might not be cost effective. I was thinking somebody I seen a cheat of bubble wrap. I seen a cheat of bubble wrap. And I thought about bubble wrap because I can get a big roll of bubble wrap that would probably go off of one of those things for like, I think I've seen it at Walmart for like $6 or something like that. But I don't know how well it would hold, I guess you could say. Cheers, Rick. There's got to be some affordable resource. And shit, I know there's gotta be. I just have to, and that's why the Hubs was saying do just old blankets from like the thrift store. Go to the thrift store when they got their 50% off shit. You can get something for $1 a piece and just like put it there so that it's you can staple it in and then worry about the wall. That ain't a bad idea. So, I'm thinking different ways. So I keep my eye on our local thrift store for the next good 50% off day. So I can dump some money on blankets for the walls. Ah, yes. Living the frugal life. I've done it my whole life. It's fun to see how you can do things and work things in your favor that you don't have just repurposing things that you don't have to spend money on.
Right. It's all
finding
money
things
too, though. And but what you could do is look at the spray foam people. And everything is hard to get up here, so everything's more expensive up here.
I know, exactly. It's just a little bit more higher.
We looked at the Roll Pink Panther. We looked at the Ford Pink Panther.
Exactly.
We looked at all that crap.
We did. And we were at Home Depot, so it was a little bit more expensive there than like Walmart, say, like with the bubble wrap. But the bubble wrap, it was like at Walmart, it was $5 or $6. But the cheapest route would be the blankets. The cheapest route would be the blankets.
Cool, that's
Thank you. I can use straw too. It's $4 a bale. It would be a really good idea to find a straw place around here and find out what a bale would be, because that's why we rake out every spring, because we create our own thatch. That's the word I'm thinking of. We have our own thatch and our own kind of strawish stuff that we use every spring when we rake everything up. That's why we overgrow in the fall in areas, so that we have all of that to rake up, which I'm going to be doing a video for High Vibe Electric Gardens on very soon, probably today. I want to catch that it'll be just a real quick 3-minute video, probably just showing the thatch, the whys, and the whats. So check us out over there to check that out. Yeah. Cheers. Cheers to that. I don't know what I was saying exactly, but yeah. Let's do a card. Bubble wrap doesn't have a heat value though. It will be a vapor barrier. Okay. So, okay. Do you think having blankets in there, like, would that get wet? Would that like be a moisture content issue? Would it like seep into it? You know what I mean? I don't think it would, but I'm just wondering. Straw. I need to find out. I should do a search on straw around here. That might be a good idea. Just because, we only have so much that we can thatch up. And that's for the garden. Straw isn't a bad idea. I could straw the floor. We were just talking about that on Michigan Misfits. But But then it wouldn't be quite as homey as I was hoping. I was hoping for carpet and pillows, not straw and dirt. Yes, I'm always on Facebook Marketplace, actually. Well, I shouldn't say always. I used to always be when we were starting to be in the market for a car, but we couldn't find one in enough time that we could put the money to it instead of other things because, life happens. Life happens, and sometimes it just goes poof, shit, where'd that go? But that's all right. That's all right. We're living, high vibing, and living our best life. Unless there's a leak from the top, it shouldn't get wet. Okay, see, that's what I was thinking. So we're going to do some Witch's Kitchen Oracle cards. This is the kitchen version. This is basically herbology, herbalist type of oracle cards going on. So we'll do a little card pool on the interim here. Are there any dairy farms close to you? Oh, I'm sure there is. There is one where we got that. Would you call it raw milk? The milk that we got about a year ago now, I guess, at the local store. I don't remember what it's called now, but yeah, they get their stuff from, I think it's their store, that farm store, if I'm not mistaken. It might be. I don't know. But yeah, we do. We do have a local dairy farm. We do indeed. I could stop there and ask for hay or straw. Oh, that might not be a bad idea. But I would imagine that they would need it for their cows and such. I guess I'm weird at asking for things. I'm way too independent for my own good. Raise your hand if you're as well. I'm like one of those people that I don't like to ask for help. I feel like I could kind of like do it on my own, but I'm transitioning. I'm transitioning in the way of, I know that there's a community when it comes to gardening and farming. And now that I've been in this and started this, not like a veteran farmer or gardener by any fucking means, but for the last couple of years, I've been, learning and researching, and I don't want to say dabbling, because dabbling's a little bit, I've been doing more than dabbling, but not being full out gardening because of, just one thing or another maybe. But I'm learning, okay? And I'm learning that there's absolutely a community basis when it comes to the garden field, the garden, the growing it yourself and doing things, helping people out, if you will. So I'm stepping over that hurdle that I've created for myself in my lifetime of refusing help and doing it on my own and figuring out where to get things or whatever. But I will. I think that's a good idea. We could probably visit that general store and maybe see if they have, I think actually, come to think of it, I think I got the card from there. I might have it in my business card stack. I do that a lot. I grab business cards and then I forget about them. Earthkeeper, what's up? What's up? All right. What is a message for everybody today? Witch's Kitchen. What do you want to tell people today? The day is April 7th. Ooh, there it is. There it is. There it is. There. Oh, there's almost another one. There's another one. These are a little slippery. They're going to fall out of my hand. Whoa. Okay. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. Not exactly when it's springtime and you're like ready to get shit in the ground. Rosemary. Memories. Okay, so we have courage and memories. Let's see what they have to say. Rosemary. Rosemary. Can you roll your R's? How many people can roll your R's? I learned very soon on that my husband could not. It's cute. It's cute when he tries. Rosemary. Memories. Delve into the distant past. Memories made, meant to last. I'll raise vibes from lethargy and purify your energy. This magic has worked with harm to none. So mote it be. There, it is done. Rosemary's guidance. Echoes of your distant past sound all around when you find me growing nearby. Remembering those special moments remind you of who you have been and how far you have come. Messages from long ago evoke sweet recollections that play out as visions in your imagination and embrace your heart with warm feelings of memorable love. However, old memories that haunt your dreams and invade your thoughts remind you of the darker times you'd rather forget. Hold me in meditation or spend time with me in the kitchen, for my purification properties will dislodge the heavy and unpleasant energies that have been hanging around as of late. Use the cleansing smoke of my dried leaves or add a strong rosemary infusion to the bath to banish toxic vibes. For I am a powerful energetic purifier. The magic of how you once felt will return as you transcend forward into your destiny. Rosemary revealed. Known as dew of the sea, rosemary is associated with Aphrodite. Rosemary in ancient times was used to help stop nightmares. At Yule, rosemary is used with holly and mistletoe to decorate the home. It's believed to attract the fae and bring good luck. It was a sacred herb for both the ancient Egyptians and Greeks. Well, that was lovely. Very lovely. So that kind of, I feel that with spring and all of these new smells that come up in the spring. You have your grass and your pollen, which a lot of you are probably allergic to a lot of the pollen with allergies. And I've been so grateful and so thankful in my life to, and fortunate to not have allergies ever, like really ever. I've never had really an allergy. But you know, the smells of the flowers, the smells of all the different things that come to you in the spring. That's a memory thing too. Like that's interesting that that comes up today, you know, rosemary for memory, because that definitely strikes true for some smells that you might find yourself close to in the coming months with all of the newness in the air. I love it. That was great. So time is the next one. Yes, it is. And it's courage. Have courage. The fairies love to work with time whilst they cast their spells in rhyme. My gift of courage helps you fight. Stand in your strength and shine bright. This magic worked with harm to none. So mote it be. There, it is done. Time's guidance. Resistance is futile as you walk the witch's solitary path of no return. Once magic is born within, it can never die. I will support you as you step out of the witchy broom closet and declare to the world who you really are. It's time to burn brightly as you commit to your magical path, no matter the opinions of others. Know that you are safe as you massage in my oil, as the warriors of old did to induce the courage needed for battle. As you face challenges head on, I will reinforce your bravery and strength. Add me to your bathwater or sew me in your undergarments to increase vigor. Weave me into your hair to enhance allurement as you face the world. Plucky determination is what's required as you stand up to adversity. Fight for your rights and become the hero of your own story. Time revealed. Time was used as a perfume in Greek temples. European folklore speaks of how to find fairies in patches of wild thyme. Using thyme oil enabled a seer to see fairies at fairy hills. Ladies in the medieval times wore scarves embroidered with a bee and time. Ooh, fancy schmancy. Rosemary and thyme. All we're missing is parsley. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. So those are fun. Have the courage. And this, I feel like this might have been for me a little bit today. No, sorry, wrong one. This might have been for me a little bit today. Courage in stepping into my own power, my own self, and who I am. I know who I am. And I have been reluctant and hidden myself away to come back live, so to speak, and doing things on my channels and getting out there, if you will, as well as just me being kind of introverted and hermity, definitely through the winter months, of course, because I definitely hibernate. But even the last few years since our pandemic, I haven't really gone forth and prospered in my usualness, if you will. So I feel like if you feel that and you resonated with that courage and time, dude, I'm feeling this one. This one's hitting home for me for sure. To be like, all right, girl, like that's enough. That's enough. Get your ass going. Get out there. It's time to show the world who you are again. And I kind of agree. And that's why I started this today. Funny enough, we're going to start doing a little morning ritual, if you will, so that I can start talking to you guys again on the daily, not weekly, because weekly is too far and few between for me. Clearly, Magical Mondays took a dump because I haven't been there for like 3 weeks. I can't do it weekly. Weekly is like, oh, I got to do it again today because it's been a week and now I'm lazy. Whoopsie daisy. We're still going to do Magical Mondays because I love it, because we get into magical things. We do more card reading. We do more, like we look into crystal magic and all kinds of different magical things, right? So Magical Mondays is still going to happen, but now we're doing the morning tea. So yeah, we're doing that. Plus we're doing all the other stuff on the garden channels and everything else. So it's going to be a busy, we're stepping it up. We're stepping the shit up, baby. And it's telling me to have the courage to do so. Is it telling you to have the courage to do so? I like this card. Clearly, I'm going on and on and on about it. But the memories also. Spring smells, memories. If you're feeling nostalgic, it's because of your surroundings, maybe. Maybe. DOA, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Just filled me bowl. Hell yeah, Glitter World. So, I think we're almost done. We're almost done with the live today because I'm ready to get some fucking shit done. So what was my other to-do list? Okay, so we had the 3 things outside that I want to get done today. And it's just now starting to probably get warm enough that I can spend some time outside without complaining. And I thought of a new craft. I'm excited to give it a shot. They're little hair clips. How many people have hair they like to play with? I don't have hair anymore after chemo and cancer, and I'm not a really big hair person anymore. I shaved it off. I went bald, and it never grew back the way I wanted it to. It's just kind of bleh. So I don't do much with my hair, but I know there's a lot of people that do. So I'm going to start doing some hair accessories along with the car accessories and the mug accessories. I'm going to start doing some hair accessories so you can have little danglies with some clips or something like that. So what kind of stuff would you like to put in your hair? That's what I want to know. Yeah. Tell me about it. Tell me all about it. Best kind. Got my day full of laundry. Oh, see, that's another thing that I need to do. I did like half the laundry. I did the big shit yesterday, blankets and stuff, because we poor Attila. We gave him a bath, bath. We gave him a bath a couple of days ago. It was super nice out, but it was towards the end of the day, and it's hose water, so that shit cold. But he made it through, and he shivered, and we got him warm and dried him off, but it was all good. And so now we're cleaning all the blankets and all the cushion covers and all blah blah blah, all the stuff. So all the big stuff. I got to do the clothes now. So yeah, I definitely have laundry on the to-do list. A load or two might get done today in the middle of things, maybe. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I wanted to talk about these little hair things that I have in mind. It's for bobby pins, as well as there's something else that I've seen for actual hair, like the clips that go like that. You can boop, boop, and they go in your hair. Those are the ones I really like because they hold the best. But I've seen some really cute, like crochet type of kind of designs to make those pretty. So I want to kind of do some hair accessories, I think, too. I think that'll be cute. Ooh, some butterflies on the top. Yeah. So I have some charms, and I have some beads that I was going to do with some things, but I also want to possibly do some crocheting too. So yeah, that'll be cool. That will be really, really cool. Super excited. All right. Well, my tea is about done. Time for a refill, and time to get some garden garb on and head out to the yard. So I hope you guys have a fantastic Sunday. It is Sunday, Sunday fun day. What kind of a fun day do you have planned? I want to know. I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. It's so beautiful. Like the sky is so blue and fabulous. The birds are squawking like a mother. And it's just spring. Spring, I tell you what. It's magical. Straight up magical. All right, everybody. Off to the races. Fabulous you came. Fabulous to see you. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, hit the bell so that you can chime in when I am going live next, which should be tomorrow. Because we're keeping this ritual and point and thing going. We're keeping it going. Keeping it going. All right, everybody. Mwah! Peace out.